So who's this guy? My name's Patrick. My background is marketing and sales. Haven't done anything else. Studied international business. I'm the co-founder and chief revenue officer of Autobot AG. I am an advisor, consultant, and I lecture at the university in Berlin. My company is a software as a service company. We sell point-of-sale systems, so cash registers, Kassensysteme, to restaurants, basically. And I scaled this company from zero to a run rate of 12 million euros in recurring revenue. Today, we're 130 employees scattered across Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and France. We're currently the market leader for tablet-based or cloud-based point-of-sale systems in Europe. I'm going to talk about the bridge of death. What is the bridge of death? It's commonly referred to the chasm, not invented by me. So credit goes to this guy called Geoffrey Moore, who wrote a book called Crossing the Chasm, which essentially is the market entry strategy for disruptive technology. 9 out of 10 ideas or companies don't make it across that bridge. To give you some ideas, hints, tips, tricks, and experiences for myself, how we managed to cross that bridge. It is the answer to the question, how does a market react to a new technology? But to be honest, I don't think this theory is only limited to technology. I believe it can be used to enter a market with any sort of disruptive idea or an innovation. So I don't think it's limited to technology. However, it's called the technology adoption life cycle. You have to adapt yourself, your company, your brand, your price, your entire strategy. They will buy your disruptive product because they see something in it. Let me tell you one thing, there's not so many people out there that are willing to give you a chance. They have a fear of change. They're very German, right? They will not even move, even if it doesn't require a compromise. The most difficult obstacle for our company was to define where are we in the cycle? Because you have to act accordingly, right? It's not, you don't make a decision where you are in the cycle. The market decides that for you. And the smarter you are about knowing where you are and acting accordingly, the faster and the more successful you will move through the adoption life cycle, which is your goal. This is where the money is. So the second transformation, the second phase you need to come across is much more difficult. This is why I call it the bridge of death. Dramatic pause. Segmentation, and segmentation is the key to success in the technology adoption lifecycle. And you should observe. And that's the phase of, the innovators and early adopters. Who loves it, who doesn't love it, who has a high NPS, Net Promoter Score. So it's very important to talk to your first customers. You've heard this before, right? Engage with your customer. In this phase, you really need to talk to these guys. You want to focus on that one target group, right? And you want to make everything right for them. And that requires one thing, saying no. Saying no a lot of times. And now if we go back to the times when we sold to the innovators and the early adopters, we said yes to everything. We made promises about the future. We said yes to the hairdresser, to the doctor, to the restaurant, to the bar, to the beer garden. We said yes to everything. So we were in trial mode. And at some point you have to commit and you say no. You say no to basically everybody except that little subsegment of the subsegment. And that is very, very hard, right? Especially if you're a sales guy. I'm a sales guy. You're so hyper-focused on that subsegment that you actually have the best solution at hand for that very subsegment. And choosing the right segment, this is what entrepreneurship is about. Saying no to the other segments, this is what I believe is what entrepreneurship is about. Choose a segment, choose a sub-segment of the market, define the target market and go for it. Commit to it. Commit to it in all perspectives. Product, feature, service, price, distribution, brand, website, partners, employees, whatever needs to be done to be perfect for that one segment.
Thank you.
Thank you.